Kathryn, it is so good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you.
Fresh off stage, debuting what I'm calling the song of the summer, about to be the song of the fall. How exhilarating was it? The Ballad of the Witch's Road at D23.
It was crazy. And also to have the Lopez's, who are the songwriters, and also just 2 people down from Patti LuPone was pretty tingly and like we were all in a fog walking off that. Even just trying to get to the mark through that fog, the actual fog, right? Well, I felt it was an accomplishment of its own.
In itself, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the crowd goes wild.
I mean, I think we were all like, because when we took our hoods off is when the crowd really got excited, and that was like a very excited feeling. Because you never really know how anything is landing, really.
Right.
I don't have any social media, so it's always like a surprise. So just hearing that was like, it was very exciting.
It had to have been rewarding too.
It was yeah, it really was.
Darkest hour, wake thy power, earthly and divine.
The Witch's Road will give you the thing you want most, if you make it to the end. The road is a death wish.
We have a few musical numbers in this series.
Yeah.
And to do that next to the Patti LuPone, what was going through your mind on set as those scenes were coming to life?
Well, she is a goddess. She's also hilarious. And she kept saying, she was like, I'm always the soprano. I'm rarely a backup. So I have to be honest, this is like a vacation for me. So it was she would always be very excited just to support. And I was like, so not to say that she's just supporting, but in a couple of the songs.
Yeah. I loved hearing your voice though. I mean, you show off your vocals, you show off your body. Is there anything you won't do for this series?
No.
You are earning that check, girl.
There is nothing I won't do. There's nothing I won't do for Jack Schaefer and Mary Lovano, so I love them so much. And for this incredible piece of work that was like, you know, given birth to by WandaVision, which is also something that that kind of changed my life. So yeah, absolutely.
You strike me as someone who's like, let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah,
Take
yeah.
the clothes off, let's do this scene, put the hair strategically, and let's just strut.
Yeah.
So that was you, all you.
Yeah, I know. What is that? It's my poor children. But that was something I was like, this is necessary.
So do they have to skip the first episode?
No. There's certain movies they will not see,
Okay.
nor will I let them see, but I think this is.
I mean, they have to see this because this is major for Mom. I mean, the magnitude of having your own spin-off in this franchise. I mean, people just want to be in this franchise in general, but to have your own show.
It's so fun. Witches are the best.
Bad witches are the best.
They are. They really are.
Yeah.
Why do you let them believe those things about you? Because the truth is too awful.
I want my prize!
Time to finish the road. Last one there is a nice person.
Agatha she's finding her way, and she's not like a full-blown out villain, but she has these villain tendencies. So for you to channel that darker side, that has to be so fun.
It's like, you know, a lot of characters are aspirational. It's like you can put all you wish you were in, but there is something, you're right, that is so juicy about a witch because she's all things all the time. She's a beautiful mess with like really kind of like complicated intentions all the time.
We all have a little bad witch
We
in us.
all
Bad
do.
Witches Club.
I know. No, we all do. It's fun to have big feelings and say what you mean and have vengeance.
Oh yeah, amen.
The name's Agatha Harkness. Lovely to finally meet you, dear.
Who's been messing up everything? It's been Agatha all along.
I want to go back to obviously making your debut in WandaVision. Do you think Wanda is dead?
I have no idea.
Okay. So you're saying there's a chance she could be alive and pop up in Agatha, possibly?
I could say also that these are one of those amazing, gorgeous things that I can't talk about.
Right.
Or a curtain will come down in front of me, and then we could have a silent interview.
There we go.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of you not having social media. Because the fans, half of them want it to happen, the other half are like, I don't think it's gonna happen. We're just trying to be realistic here. So,
Well, that's
so
amazing.
you get to almost miss out on that and not put yourself in any situations where you give something away. Look at that.
But there were so many of those even during WandaVision. I was like, wow.
Right.
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Did you hear from Elizabeth once news came out that you would have your
yeah.
own?
We texted yesterday because I'm like, I'm thinking about you so much. Yeah. She's a gem.
She strikes me as someone who is very like championing of you doing this.
She's a really dear person, and she was such a huge welcoming, generous presence for WandaVision, walking into this world.
We have to be in this business, women supporting women too.
Yes.
We have to be holding each other's hands as
Yes.
we go through all of this. Being a villain in the franchise, obviously you are not a full-blown villain, but what is the key to a good villain laugh?
Oh, well, I think it's gotta not take itself too seriously. I always think the good villains are the ones who can laugh, who have a sense of humor. Because when it's heavy, you kind of tune out. But if a villain has a sense of humor and a little bit of sadistic sense of humor, I feel like that's always a little scarier.